Spring brings new beginnings. At the end of winter, I felt quite uninspired and low on energy, and I felt like I was stuck in a bit of a rut. Life was busy and kinda hard. But as soon as the snow melted and daylight lasted for longer than 3 hours every day, I felt my energy return. Being on the bike on dry asphalt felt like luxury. Working up a sweat and being able to remove my jacket without freezing to death was like stepping into a totally new existence. Like moving to a new country. And even though things were just as busy, they weren't nearly as hard. And my bike became my friend again, rather than just a means to an end. I felt the desire to make some changes too. To make this video somewhat differently, more considered and, frankly, more my own. I've understood that a lot of you watching like my videos because you find the things I say to be interesting, which is very flattering and kind. It's also very inspiring for me to put some extra effort into the videos. Part of me is a writer, and so I get a lot of satisfaction from editing and writing the content of these videos. While it all centers around my small adventures on my bike, I feel there is so much that can be seen and said, and so I wish to concentrate on making that experience as good as it can be for you. For me, that means taking a bit longer between videos to probably find out what I want to say in them and what I want to convey by showing it to you. But the content will probably stay pretty much the same, fundamentally. Buildings, books, city life, art exhibitions, all the curious things that can be seen from the saddle of a bike. But I want to make the videos better, look better, sound better, contain better words and sentiments. Make it more like me, like the stuff that I would like to see on YouTube. But anyway. When spring arrives and I have the time for myself to hop on the bike and make a small adventure, I usually do two things. I go to an exhibition downtown and I take the longest route to get there. There's something about spending that time to connect with something. For me, going to see contemporary art is all about that. to connect with something that reaches far outside of my usual framework or boundaries. The artwork that you see have been thought about, labored over and grappled with for a long time by some stranger whose end goal always was to share it with you. What is that thing that they were so interested in? And how did they desire to tell you about it? It's through some mystery, usually. There's a shroud or a veil over it that you need to try to pull aside. You won't always succeed, which is fine, but usually you will get enough of a glimpse of the thing to be rewarded. Often I find it satisfying enough to just be in these spaces. The juxtaposition it creates with the outside world. It shifts your perspective in a satisfying way. Everything you see is suddenly observed and considered. I think this was a spring day well spent, and I hope you'll join me again soon.